Bella Vista Designs is Southern California's premier audio and visual company, specializing in decorative lighting, draping, and sound for your upcoming wedding or event. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning into Fun Sparkle Drama. I am your host, Nico Cervantes. We have an amazing, fierce, and fabulous show for you because my bitch clique is here today, and we're gonna gossip. We're gonna gossip the house down. But before all that happens, I have to introduce the leader of the pack, the chola, the amazing woman, Miss Nina Lafuente.
Hi.
Hey. Hello. Where's your clap? Thank you. Bitches are getting comfortable up in here. They're not even clapping for you anymore. How are you, Miss Nina?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I had that flu, cold thing that was going around.
That everyone had? That was
Yeah,
terrible?
I lost my voice for 2 days, which for me is a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Well, speaking of which, it's a big deal because you're a parent.
Yeah.
We've never talked about that. We've never talked about what an amazing mother you are.
Oh my God.
So tell me all about your amazing kids. I mean, I know about them, but tell them.
Okay, I have two
Yeah.
kids. I have my daughter, who's 24. She's going to be 25 this year, Ari. And she lives in London, and she graduated from an amazing Ivy League university. And yeah, she's got a high-powered job in finance, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
And beautiful.
And gorgeous.
Yeah, she's beautiful. And then I have Diego, who's almost 11, and he is hilarious and quirky and smart and funny. And
They're very opposites.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally. They're really.
But they're both amazing. You're an amazing mom.
Thank
Do we have
you.
a photo? I think we have a photo of the family.
Oh yeah, was this the
Oh, yeah.
Christmas photo?
Oh yeah, here it is.
Uh-huh.
Look at how cute you guys are.
Oh my God, with Chi-Chi? Is
And
that what
Chi-Chi.
this-
I never ever thought that you would ever have a dog.
No.
Like ever.
No, because I do kids.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Chi-Chi and how you found her.
Oh my God, she appeared at my work. Like she...
And by the way, let me tell everyone, Nina is not a dog person. Like you would
Wasn't a
okay,
dog
wasn't,
person.
excuse me. But you'd bring your dog over her house and she'd put it outside. Like it wasn't even allowed in her house. Okay, go on. Finish.
Okay, I didn't grow up with dogs. It wasn't that I didn't like dogs, I just didn't get the dog thing. And then Chi-Chi appeared at my work, and it was one of those things where I was immediately concerned about her, and the rest is history. I mean, she was a stray dog. She was on the street. She had that harness that was like embedded in her, and she was all dirty. And next thing I know, I was driving to Petco and spent $150 and got her shots, and she's fixed, and she's part of the family. It's so crazy. I think it was
She's
because
amazing.
I think it's because I have been a mom for so long. I think having a dog, I look at that as like a responsibility, and it is. It's like having a kid. So not ever having a dog, I've applied like my parenting to Chi-Chi.
Well, and because Ari only comes in, like, she's in London, so she only comes in a few times a year. She comes in, I think she still looks at me when I'm over, and you're like talking to Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
Like, like she's part of the family, and she's looking like, who is my mom right now?
That like Ari comes home and watches Chi-Chi, like how I am with Chi-Chi.
Yeah,
And
she can't believe it.
well, I think she's just more surprised. Well, she loves Chi-Chi, first of all.
Yeah, of course.
And I think like
We all
secretly
do.
she always wanted a dog. So now here she is, this grown young adult. She goes home and she's seen like a totally different experience that her brother is having than she did. I mean, when Ari was Diego's age, I was in college. I was, I hadn't even become an esthetician yet. So, we had not a lot. And so, the trip every year would be Ari to go visit her grandparents. That's what I saved for. And Diego and I, we've gone to Hawaii and we've gone to Mexico and we've done, so he's having a different upbringing. And I think that's probably a really big difference,
So, I went on a gay hike this Sunday.
Oh my God.
So a lot of people don't know this, but I don't have a lot of gay friends. Like I'm very weak in the gay friend department. And I'm not sure why. I think it's just because of like my ego or whatever. It's like too much male stuff when it happens.
I think Santa Barbara's small though. I think it's not like LA or a bigger city. There's like, it seems to me the gay community is very like, has its little branches.
It's very cliquey.
That's what I was saying, branches.
Very, very cliquey. And
So
gay
you've got-
men can be really judgmental.
Well,
And
everybody can.
naturally we're just more judgmental. And so I feel like at least more
You're going to hear it on that one. I'll tell
I know. They know. I think it's different points in my life where I was feeling insecure. I felt like I didn't match up to other gay men. So I didn't have a lot of gay men friends. And so I was two guys that I both went on a date with at one point, like 10 years ago, I want to say. They ended up together. And then we reconnected on Facebook. And we started talking and I saw that they got married. And then they invited me with this group of guys who they hang out normally. There's like 13 of them. And to go hiking. And then they brunch and they do all this amazing stuff. So I went, and I'm not an athletic person. I'm super out of shape. And like really, really out of shape.
You're getting in shape.
Okay.
That's what you have to say.
I don't even know if I'm there yet, girl. Like,
No, you're in the process.
So I don't know why I agreed to this, but I was so excited to be like around gay men because that was kind of my New Year's resolution. And so I'm so nervous before I go that, I buy new shorts and I bought a shirt, and I was like, I woke up really extra early. And so I get there and they're all there and I'm super awkward and I'm trying to like tell jokes and they were not happening, and like everyone was kind of vibing each other and like, who's this new guy? And so we start hiking and I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm doing it.
So let me ask you, were you the only new person of the hike that day?
I think so. I think I was. I'm not sure. I think there were people that have hung out with them but not hiked with them.
Okay, so what was like the demographic? Like how
They were
old?
all physically fit.
They were all gay.
They were all gay. They were all pretty physically fit. And they were like 24 to 38 in age range. So I'm walking up this gigantic hill. It was a lot harder than I thought, by the way.
Hikes are hard.
I don't know, but I'm not, So I'm walking up, we stop, we get to this landing spot, and we're talking, and everyone's kind of stretching, taking water, la la la. And I'm thinking like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Like, and I'm kind of like, oh, I did this, feeling really good. Yeah. And then they're like, announced that we get started again, and we had only gone halfway.
Oh my God.
Halfway. I died. And I really just, and then, I can't, anyway, to make a long story short, I did it. It was great. I met some fabulous gay men, and I'm super stoked.
And you have some new friends.
I have some new friends.
I love it.
And they're amazing. They're amazing guys.
When do I get to meet these boys?
Soon, whenever. Okay. Yeah, they're all
Can I go on the hike, or is it only gay men?
It's only men, and the brunch is only men too. But we do other things like movie nights and stuff.
Oh, where I could be included.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Maybe. If you're approved.
I know, right? Well, we're good friends, best friends, and we have our friend circle that is tight, but we all have different branches of our friendships too. Like so.
Exactly, and we're gonna bring these bitches on.
I know.
After the break. So don't go anywhere. When we come back, our gay chola clique is gonna be here, and we are gonna gossip. So don't go anywhere. Bye. Bella Vista Designs is Southern California's premier audio and visual company, specializing in decorative lighting, draping, and sound for your upcoming wedding or event. Welcome back, everyone. I am here with my main bitches.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Carol, we're going to start with you. Tell me who you are, what you do, how you know me.
My name is Carolyn Bayham, and I have two lives. I have a day job where I'm a director of programs for we do online courses for people that work with children with autism. But my husband and I co-own two bars in town, O'Malley's and the Study Hall. So hi.
Yeah.
And I met you through Nina, probably at the bar.
Yeah, totally. I think I did, at O'Malley's.
Yes.
One of our fun nights.
And we met and we're like, yes.
Yeah.
This is Miss Megan Simon.
Yes.
Owner of Beautiful You in Montecito. Google it, look for it.
Anyway.
And she's getting married this year.
Yay.
I know.
And she's amazing. And tell everybody how you met Nico.
I met Nico, of course, through Nina, who is the center of all connections. She knows everybody in town.
Yeah.
And
everybody.
the minute I met you, I fell in love with you.
I
Because
know,
you're just
ditto.
so adorable.
Oh, I don't know about that. I have my moments. But yes, we just have great connection. And what I love about like the four of us when we get together, and we're actually missing one.
Yeah,
our friend
Michelle.
Michelle. Yeah.
She's traveling the world right now. So shout out to Michelle in
Cheers to
Thailand.
Yeah,
Cheers.
cheers to Michelle.
Yeah.
She's
We
amazing
miss
time.
her.
I
She'll be on the
love
next
her.
Girlfriends show.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
But what I love when we get together is we karaoke, and we have a lot of similar music.
I almost spit.
I know, spit, honey, it's fine. We have a lot of like similarities as far as like music and pop culture, and then we sometimes we just veg out and open up Us Magazine, and we have the best time.
Yeah.
And I couldn't wait to have you guys on the show because it's just fun.
I know. And it's like, this is like our other half.
I know,
Yeah.
and everyone needs to know that. So that's just our sound effects, like our special effects sound effects. So I'm gonna just jump right into it. And I know we're gonna be a little bit passe because we're talking about the Grammys a little bit, and it's a little passe by the time this airs. But I am realizing that people are kind of hating on Madonna's performance. I don't know if anyone saw Madonna's performance at the Grammys, but it was awesome. I thought it was great, and bitch, at the end, harnessed her belt and backbended 50 feet up in the air. Really? She's 56 years old.
Yeah. She looked
you're gonna hate on
amazing.
that?
Yeah.
I was
amazing.
over it.
The only thing was those weird guys in the horns.
Yeah. Well, she's an icon.
Yes.
Madonna, I feel like she gets carte blanche for a lot of things, but she still brings it.
So I thought she was super fierce and amazing, and I love her new song. And I was it was like another gay anthem, which I'm all about.
Yeah. when they did her live mic, she was on point. Her voice was amazing. All the rest of these little pop stars, without their auto tune.
And you saw Taylor Swift. She was getting down in the audience. They know who's queen.
They do.
So Nina, what do you think about women? What do you think about women over 40 that are celebrities? How do you feel about that?
What would I know about a woman over 40?
I know.
No, I feel like women in this society, in American society, you go to Italy, you go to France, you go to other cultures, older women are they're more revered, they're more acknowledged.
Celebrated.
Yeah, celebrated. And so in this culture, youth is everything. And so, yes, Madonna's fighting a good fight. She looks amazing. She owns her age because we all know how old she is.
Yeah.
I feel that from a personal level, from an individual female level, getting older is a really interesting process. And it's your whole life, what brought you to getting to your age plays into it. So if you had a lot of value in the way you looked when you were younger, and you start to lose that, well, that could be really hard. There's a lot of people that have a lot of value in their brain, and then they start losing. But anyway, back to the women thing. It's it's hard. I'm 44, and I'm not 24, but I don't want to be 24 anymore.
No.
So it's you have to kind of shift yourself to what the new you. And a lot of people don't like to accept the new you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in the spotlight.
Oh, no, totally. I got gray hair in my beard and freaked out. Freaked out.
Yeah.
It was really hard for me. It was much harder than I ever thought it would be.
Well, yeah,
So
and
it's
you like I was saying, you go to Europe or Brazilians are well, everybody gets old, and it's kind of
And remember what you said, you went and everyone on the beach, it's no shame. Nobody has any shame. Everybody wears what they want to wear at the beach.
Yeah, old, young, skinny, fat.
Yeah.
Everybody's there.
Yeah, so go Madonna.
Yeah.
I
Cheers.
fucking love you.
To
Cheers
Madonna.
to Madonna. Yes.
Yes.
Bitch. Yeah, we're
What's in there,
I
Nico?
can't meet you all the way, sorry.
Oh my God. So I do have a little tequila in mine. I wasn't planning on it, but since you guys I thought I'd hold down the ship, but.
There's no holding us down.
I know, right? Okay, so Megan, tell me about the whole Kanye thing because I didn't watch that part of the Grammys, and so I'm confused kind of what happened. So tell me.
Well, as you know, I'm sure you know, remember the whole thing that happened with Taylor Swift?
Yes, I remember that.
And which was just a total jerk move anyway. And so Beck won Album of the Year, and Beyonce was everybody said she was the favorite. She was going to win it. And Beck wins, and Kanye gets up and runs up to the stage. And everyone, they panned to Beyonce and Jay-Z in the audience, and they're like, and then what happens is Kanye got up, almost crashed Beck's speech, but then he turned around and ran off like it was a joke. And then everybody was laughing. They're like, ha ha, that was kind of funny.
Where is security at this point?
Right.
That's what I want to know.
But that's the problem. This guy gets away with everything. So then what happened was
bullshit.
everybody was like, okay, ha ha, that was kind of a joke. But then at the end, they interview him, and he goes on saying how the Grammys have disrespected artistry. How could they have not given the Grammy to Beyonce? And the A-list people are going to stop coming because they aren't being recognized at the Grammys. And it's does he even know who Beck is? Yeah. And then Kim Kardashian posts an Instagram selfie of herself making a weird face with John Legend and his wife in the background.
Oh.
And they're all making weird faces, and Kim captions it, this is the Beck won the Grammy ? Face.
That's
Well, then
awful.
John Legend like came out and was like, I only made that face like as a joke. I didn't know she was going to tweet that caption, congratulations to Beck. But it's like, you know,
'Cause he's a
Kanye's
true
just
artist.
taking it too
Yeah.
far.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's his ego. I mean,
Yeah.
like the ego is a big thing, as we all know. We all have our own. But I can't imagine being in the limelight and the attention that you get, the attention you get from everybody around you, the attention you get from the fans. I mean, and then like I said, like turning, being a woman over 40. You know, it's like
Bringing it back to me.
It's really hard to be a woman over 40.
So we're going to talk about that. No, but it's
Yeah.
amazing. And, you know, the Grammys were about music. I mean, but Beyonce's amazing. However, she's way more commercial.
And she has like
Yeah.
20,000 Grammys. Like, really?
And
Get over it.
Everybody was saying, you know, it's like she has people writing her lyrics.
Yeah.
She has people producing her videos. She has people producing her albums. Beck does it all. He
Yeah.
plays the instruments. He writes the music. He produces
Yes.
his album.
Yes.
And to say he's not an artist is just, that's a huge slap in the face. It's like, I just don't even know like how Kanye even has any supporters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
like getting a hamburger at McDonald's and getting a hamburger at Habit. They're both good. You're going to eat them. But the one at the Habit's a little more like
Has substance.
legit.
Like,
Has more substance.
I think there's a difference.
No, but
yes,
you know
I
what
get
I
it. I
mean?
totally get it. I totally
Like,
get it.
yeah.
So I feel like we've lost so many people in Hollywood this year. Does it feel like we've
The
lost
past couple years.
a couple years,
Yeah.
right? It seems like we've lost some major people, major celebrities. Carl, who was your most, like, it doesn't have to be in the last couple years, but what was the most traumatic celebrity loss that you had?
I have a few.
Okay.
That actually kind of hit me by surprise because I'm not
Yeah.
like, well, I do. I read my TMZ daily and all that. Like, I'm definitely.
She's like
Yes.
Carolyn's our source.
Yes.
Like we're like,
like
what
where I
happened
like
to so
felt
and so?
it personally. Princess Di, which I wasn't really a big Princess Di person, but watching her sons walk behind the casket,
that's
like
horrible.
basically in like a death parade with their mother, that just broke my heart.
Yeah.
Like that was just awful. It was such a,
Yeah.
and then like people like touching the casket, that killed me. Robin Williams,
Yeah.
Yes.
that one. Oh,
That was so surprising.
he was so joyful. It
He's
seemed
just
like
one of those people that it'd be like Will Ferrell or Jim Carrey dying. I mean, they're just
yeah, they're just so they bring joy in that he was in so much pain for so long, and I guess maybe it was known, but I didn't realize. I guess nobody realized how
Yeah,
how
I
bad.
think it was known in Hollywood. When Ethan Hawke was here during the film festival, he talked about it because Robin Williams was a mentor of his, or like a mentor of his during Dead Poets Society, and he kind of took him under his wing. And he said that it was known, it happens in Hollywood a lot where people have such successful careers and they're so dedicated to their craft and their art, but their personal life is falls short.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's especially with comedians that it's very typical for people that are funny and they like to make other people laugh. They have the depression. I mean, look at Chris Farley.
Yeah.
I mean, they have their demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and people don't realize because they're making you laugh when inside there's something else going on.
Yeah, it goes back to Marilyn Monroe, Judy Garland,
Yeah.
really.
well, it's almost like a deterrent from the pain.
Yeah, it's a
like
way
they
to-
know they have this pain, they're walking around with it, but this is how they've chosen to deal with it and kind of like or not deal with, you know.
Yeah. I think we all have a really similar, similar. I think that there's one celebrity that all really hit home for us when they passed, and that was Whitney Houston.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh. I didn't even realize it,
It was
until when she
nuts.
died. And then that night at the bar, they, as like a tribute, they played like I Will Always Love You. I started bawling.
Yeah.
I was,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was a little buzzed.
We went out to
were
dinner.
together.
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we laid on your floor and we sang on the karaoke thing?
Yes, that was was that the
That was
actual
no,
night?
that was the night before. We were at Milk and Honey having cocktails, and someone came and we had found out we were already bummed, and we already
We went to
had planned-
Arigato.
Oh, was it Arigato?
No, we were sitting outside and we had my iPhone and we were singing Whitney Houston.
Oh, that's right. We had all of her Whitney Houston. Yeah.
I'm gonna run to
It was like really
you.
depressing. And then Megan came over, thank goodness, that night.
Yeah, and then we did the karaoke machine, the home edition.
And we sang a lot. Yeah, we sang almost every song.
Yeah.
Yeah, my throat hurt the next
I missed that beat. And Bobby Christina.
Yeah,
That
it
is
sounds like
awful.
she's not good.
She's
right
not.
now. And it's one of those things where it's like these are all people we don't know. This is
Yeah.
all like celebrity stuff, but I think we're all like sensitive people and we care, and It
But
is.
you're connected to them because their music brings back memories, or their
Yes.
movies bring
That
back
Whitney
memories.
video
They all
with
mean
her
something.
dancing and like the big bow in the
Yes.
80s, that was like
and her
part of
blonde,
our childhood.
curly hair. Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
Oh my God,
And
Carl,
we-
what's your favorite Whitney song?
Oh my gosh. I have nothing. That one.
Oh, the ballad.
Yes.
I don't. This is yours.
I can't sing.
Which one?
No, I wanted you to finish the song.
Oh God, no, I can't.
Okay, anyway.
Warmed up.
Or I want to
Oh,
dance with
please,
somebody.
this bitch really. But Megan, what's your favorite Whitney song?
Do you know which one? Now you're here.
Sing it,
like
girl.
You've been before,
Oh.
and you know just what I need. It took some time for me to see.
Yes.
I hope.
Oh,
we
you're gonna
cut
keep
that
going.
out.
That you give good love to me, baby. So good. Take this heart of mine
All right.
into your hands.
We're not at the Tiburon.
Slash, we will be Friday night.
Totally, you should. Nina, what's your favorite Whitney song?
All right, every song, but I don't know.
What's
I'm
your
gonna run
standout?
to you. Yeah,
I'm gonna run to
you.
Really?
No, I'm gonna dance with someone. God, I can't think right now.
I
They're
will always
just-
Heartbreak Hotel's mine. Heartbreak Hotel. That was like when I was really going out in the gay scene, and it was that when that song came out, every gay came from every corner of the club, and like were Heartbreak Hotel. Whitney is so awesome. Can we talk a little bit about Bruce Jenner?
Oh.
Because my heart is hurting for him right now.
Why is
Her.
it hurting? Her.
I don't know if we can call her yet because it hasn't been announced, but I don't know if everyone has seen Bruce Jenner has, it seems like he is transitioning, but he hasn't made any confirmation yet, and it's just a lot of tabloid garbage at this point. But, you know, he's so, I don't know, I'm just
He's
so
a
upset
woman,
about it. I'm
honey.
upset the whole thing. Yeah.
He's a woman. He's
Yeah.
becoming a woman.
Do you know this for a
And-
fact, though? Is
Not
it?
yet.
Well, I mean, we
There's
don't know
been-
anything
Be careful,
for a
don't be
fact.
spreading rumors.
However,
But he's
Yeah.
in the interview with Diane Sawyer, supposedly. That's
When?
supposed to tape in May. It's supposed to show in May.
okay.
So he's supposedly already filmed it, and it's supposed to.
I mean, I hate
Yeah.
to be negative, but I feel like he is part of that Kardashian clan. He's waiting for the big come out because he's going to have a show and he's going to have an interview that he's getting paid for. And
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, he may have shot himself in the foot in the long run because he probably has just been dying to just be out there.
Right.
Because he does have a fan base. Like anybody who watched any Kardashian shows, I've seen a few, he's like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like I think he's
And they
got a
treat
lot
him
of
like
fans.
shit.
Exactly. I think he's got a lot of fans and people that will support him, but it's got to be tough trying to hide it or keep it under wraps until a certain
Well,
date
and
or
I mean,
whatever.
I don't know. I'm not transgender, but I think
you
like
should.
a lot of. I was actually when I was a kid. Look at my Instagram. You'll see my pictures as a kid. No, but I feel like that's a feeling that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it's usually something that we're kind of born that way, all Lady Gaga style. Like it's something that he's probably walked around with most of his life when he was winning those Olympic gold medals and when he was, getting married. He had this feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm a woman or I want to be a woman. So for me, that I really feel for him being so disconnected or not being able to embrace that, which I don't know ever know how easy it is. However, now he's doing it in the public, and if he's getting the show from it, yeah, that bugs, but that's what they do.
Well,
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I have a lot of friends. I mean, right now, I completely support gender identity, and anyone that can say, "Hey, look, this is who I really am," is my hero.
Yeah.
I mean, really,
Yeah.
it takes so much courage, and I have a lot of friends that are in the process of transitioning or have transitioned, and to watch them go through what they go through is difficult. It's not an easy thing. It takes takes balls.
Or not.
Yeah, I know, but like it in a sense, it takes balls, and it really it hurts me to see when people have to go through it in the public, like Chaz Bono. And
you know, like you said, I think it's great when people are different and we can, you know, celebrate that. And, you know, I explained to my kids, like, the whole gay marriage thing, you know, back in the 50s and 60s, a black person couldn't marry a white person. And I tell that to my son, and he's like, what? He's like, that's ridiculous, you know? And I want my grandkids to know that when a same-sex couple gets married, it's like, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, there's not going to be, I want that same reaction, like, what? That's so ridiculous. So hats off to Bruce Jenner for coming out.
Love you. Cheers
Maybe
to Bruce
how
Jenner.
If he's come out. He hasn't really even come out yet.
Yes, we love you.
We should have a coming out party for him.
Yes.
Yeah, I would totally.
Can we only sing Whitney Houston songs at it?
Duh. Let's talk a little bit about, I don't know if you guys have heard that Perez Hilton was in Big Brother UK. Have you?
I kind of,
So I was a huge Perez Hilton fan. We saw him at Wildcat that night, and I totally took a picture of him. I was
so affected. I really did not appreciate.
Well, he was a big idol of mine because he was a bigger person that put himself out there. And and he made a couple AIDS references that offended people. And it surprises me because we come from the same generation. And I know for a fact, my mom was pretty big in the gay community. And so
she worked at a hair salon.
Yeah, she worked at a hair salon. I grew up in the hair salon. And Avi. and I remember, like, during that AIDS epidemic, I was going to a funeral as a kid, as a 6-year-old, like once a week.
Yeah.
It was, people were dropping like flies. And he made a comment. He compared his experience to Big Brother UK to the AIDS epidemic.
Oh, I think
the
I
80s.
did hear that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was just not okay.
That is not okay.
And you know what it did is open my mind to how different, and it sucks because that's kind of like he's acting as a gay role model, but it's so different when I meet kids and they refer to AIDS like, you know, they don't understand it. It's like something that they compare it to like the flu.
It's
or
like
or
the
it's like
measles,
the,
yeah,
or saying
it's like,
like the Holocaust for like young Jewish kids. Now, I mean, it's like if some young Jewish kid was to say, "Oh, this and this would have been like the Holocaust," like no way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like the unicorn that they've been told about, but they've never seen. You know what I mean? It's like they don't have any real experience with it.
Yeah, but Perez Hilton knows better.
No, he should know better.
He knows better. And I'm totally offended by that, actually. Anyway, that's kind of like took a turn. I don't know where we're at. Let's uplift this situation.
Yeah, totally.
New subject.
Yes, new subject.
Yeah.
We should be talking about happy things like your wedding.
I know. But Megan's getting married to her
let's
amazing
talk about you. Cheers to you.
Yes, yay.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
September 2015.
No,
She's going to be the most
just gonna
beautiful
show up right
bride.
now.
Yes.
Show the ring. Where's the ring?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I love your support. And if you like this video and you're watching it via YouTube, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. And I look forward to the next 2 weeks where I get to see your ass again. Thank you to my bitches, my clique. You guys are awesome. I love you. And I am Nico Cervantes. This is my co-host, Nina La Fuente. And we are signing off. I'll see you next time. Bye.